Taylor Swift has called out Jo Koy for being sexist. Jo Koy is currently under fire for his lackluster monologue at this year's 81st Golden Globes. Taylor Swift was first to be the butt of his jibes. The comedian's joke about Taylor and her boyfriend Travis Kelce's high-profile relationship was poorly received. He made a comparison between the Golden Globes and the NFL and said, "The big difference between the Golden Globes and the NFL. On the Golden Globes, we have fewer camera shots of Taylor Swift." The comment alluded to the couple's public displays of affection at NFL games and Taylor's constant support for Travis by always attending his football games. The camera immediately focused on Taylor, who appeared visibly displeased as she took a sip of her drink, attempting to conceal her reaction. Next up, and possibly the joke that bombed the most over the evening, was his sexist joke about the Barbie movie. While star of the movie Ryan Gosling and writer and director Greta Gerwig sat in the audience, he ripped the movie apart. He said, "The key moment in Barbie is when she goes from perfect beauty to bad breath, cellulite, and flat feet, or what casting directors call character acting." He then doubled down on his Barbie tirade and made a crude quip comparing Oppenheimer and Barbie's scripts. He said, "Oppenheimer is based on a 721-page Pulitzer Prize-winning book about the Manhattan Project, and Barbie is based on a plastic doll with big boobies." The audience looked taken aback, and viewers at home have spoke on how this kind of minimization of women is the exact reason the Barbie movie was made. Greta Gerwig has worked tirelessly to create a movie that was empowering for women and girls all around the world. His aggressively misogynistic performance has received heavy criticism from viewers and can probably go down as one of the worst Golden Globes hostings ever. In the middle of all this drama, Taylor Swift threw shade on Jo Koy. She commented underneath a quote on Instagram which said, "Double standards are everywhere." In Taylor's comment underneath this quote, she said, "Aren't they just?" Because this comment happened 2 days after the Golden Globes, many people interpreted this comment as her throwing shade on Jo Koy for his joke about her. It could also be her way of not being mad about the joke on herself. She could be mad about the Barbie joke. Taylor is a known feminist and always speaks out on women's issues. Taylor is very inactive on social media and only occasionally makes interactions on her Instagram and TikTok accounts, so it could mean that she is particularly offended right now. Social media has been non-stop talking about the awards show this year, and over on Twitter, one user said, "Ouch! The joke about Taylor and her boyfriend was a little tasteless, but she has to realize it's just comedy. It was a very tame joke, but everyone is very touchy now, so." Another user said, "The Barbie joke was kind of funny in my opinion. I'm a feminist, but I'm not a snowflake. People really need to look up the word joke and relax." Another said, "His performance was mediocre, but all this hate he's getting is too much. When he finally commits, I hope y'all feel bad. Everyone is cyberbullying him. When we make mistakes, it's not a public affair. We get to hide in our shame." And lastly, one more tweeted, "Taylor needs to realize that her boyfriend is using her. People are noticing the fact that they are constantly pictured together. He wants to be famous. He's most likely calling the paps so they can be seen together. The joke was accurate and she's just annoyed people are catching on." But hurt much? For this video's comment question, do you think Taylor gets too much hate? People even always accuse her for being a fake feminist. Before you go, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for daily news updates on your favorite celebs. Thanks a lot for watching.